what is an annual tradition, the Bahamas Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 15th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Alabama's offense takes the field for the first time today. And here he comes, just jogging onto the field, but what's going fast, the heart rates of everybody in this crowd, Jesse.
Well, this is a special player. All eyes in the stadium on this guy. And David, you know the defense, they're going to have to find a way to try to slow this guy down.
And he's going to touch it every single play. He'll be the main focal point. Can he handle the pressure? Can he handle the big moments? Can he handle this stage and lead his team in a big moment?
He's got it down the right side. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. Alabama may always be built on the run, but these days they elevate with a high-flying pass game.
And great coaches evolve, and we've seen the evolution of this Alabama offense over the last several years. And it's not just run, it's not just eat clock. It is be aggressive, attack, make big plays down the field.
Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. He'll take another shot here. Grabs it inside the 10. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Irish offense comes out. First chance we've had to see them today. And this one ought to be a ton of fun. A couple of guys who operate at an ultra-elite level.
And you just know you're going to get points today. Both offenses have great signal callers, great quarterbacks, so you know every possession, Jesse, really matters.
Yeah, this is a quarterback duel. Make no mistake about it. And honestly, this game could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Now on second down. Back to pass, it's Leonard. Gonna let it fly. And the ball is picked off. Got room on the return. He was thinking touchdown all the way, but he got it down to the 26-yard line.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass. Perfect timing to run that personnel.
Oh, he dropped it! Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games, and that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And guys, this is a great time to take a shot if you want on second and short. The give to the tailback. Plows through the defense. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Bounced right back to them. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Notre Dame punted away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his man, it's Williams. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive, now first down from the 39. Got him downfield. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The evolution of the Alabama offense has always been built around what does the quarterback do best, and this guy's doing a lot of things well.
And we've seen some sensational ones. And to your point, I like that. Jalen Hurts, really good runner. They built it around his feet. You know, Bryce Young, really good passer. Tua Tagovailoa, really good passer. More about the passing game, explosive passing plays. So they'll do whatever it takes to win.
Got it in the middle, it's Miller. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Ball at the 38, the defense will try to get a stop on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Miller. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. It would have been a 54-yarder if they'd tried the field goal. Instead, they'll try to convert on fourth and short. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. Knocked down after a short gain, but enough to move those chains. Alabama comes to the line with first and 10. The aerial assault continues. Looking deep. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Second and 10 here. Back to throw, it's Milroe. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Alabama!
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Price. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Looking to go up top on first down. Got a man in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's first and 10. Looking for room. It's Love. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with second and 13. He's looking to throw. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he can't escape, and down he goes. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they...
He hurls one deep down the left side. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Well, you wonder if the defense is starting to figure it out finally here. In the first half, this guy has been absolutely lighting you up, and finally they get some bodies back there anticipating the QB to look his way to force an incompletion.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Off the play fake on first down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Try to catch him off balance, maybe on first down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play, the offense. I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute the red zone.
They've gotten pushed back, but it's still third and goal. The play action fake. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown time.
And it's money time. It's third and goal. You got the option. You can run the football, still be balanced, use the big fella, the tight end. I love it down here because he can act like he's blocking, slip out, and get open. And then he's got that big body. You just throw it to him, and he does the rest.
And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. The field's about 53 yards wide. You got to kick it between those sidelines, or else you draw the flag. Hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. At the 45, on his way. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Harrison. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Just going to keep it after the snap. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Dropping back, it's Leonard. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. And they'll try to break the seal on the second quarter by putting 3 on the board. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. It is good. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes that Alabama offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. Put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't doesn't knock free for a fumble, it'll be third down. After the incompletion on second down, it's 3rd and inches. They'll try to get it through the air. Buys a little time. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Yeah, I like it. I like the confidence of the coaches. When you're an offensive coach, you got to be aggressive nowadays. And going for it in your own territory, it used to be
looking for the end zone. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season.
Trying to get behind the defense. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at 3rd.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. They've converted twice on 4th down so far. Will they make it 3? He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Williams. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. 1st down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Gets open down the middle. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. To the air. It's Leonard. Pressure coming. Picked off. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Boy, they the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. This offense is aggressive on 4th down. 2 for 3 so far today, and they're still on the field. Fires into the end zone. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over.
Momentum, it plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown, you are not leaving this area of the field without putting at least 3 up on the board. Missed opportunity for the other.
Grabs it in the middle. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And he gets it out past the sticks, and Notre Dame will have a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Leonard. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone. Trying to burn this defensive back. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. After the incompletion, here comes 2nd and 10 from the 32. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. This time on target. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success. Well, they needed 2 yards to get that first down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that 3rd down and short.
That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. From the gun, the running back has it. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Miller. Makes the grab and he's dragged down. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Forced out of the pocket. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Crimson Tide snaps it from the red zone. Running back goes in motion. They'll throw it from the red zone. Got it behind the line. It's Haynes. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4, it's 2nd and 14. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling a rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots.
Touchdown, Bama! And they add